Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Scrap Metal Racing. I know you were in here earlier. Not sure if you're still here or not. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Kevin Hawthorne, good afternoon. So they lit the Christmas tree in downtown Detroit last Friday. And Santa has made his appearance in Detroit this morning. A little over half an hour ago at the Thanksgiving parade, which has always been a huge tradition in my family. Worked it several years when I was a police officer. Got to take my son to it a few times. Always a great tradition, and coming home to family food and fun. And so I get on here today because I know, there's a lot of people out there that don't have anybody during the holidays, and, for lack of a better way to put it, it kind of sucks when that happens. And I don't want anybody being alone on the holidays, so I figured I'd get on here for a little while and just anybody wants to pop in and hang out for a little bit. Not about medals today. It's it's about the season and everything that goes with it. And you guys come on here and be part of my family for part of the day if you want. So Jack Stacks, good afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving. To all my, I know I have a few Canadian followers. I know their Thanksgiving was back in October, but I always joke around. I say, because we're literally across. If you're in Detroit, you're literally across the river from Windsor, and where I live now, we're just across the lake from Amherstburg, Ontario. So I joke around. I say, that's not Canada. That's just another suburb of Detroit. So, because literally, if you stand down there by the Ambassador Bridge and yell across the river loud enough, they can hear you on the other side. So, but yep, we got the turkeys in the oven. Had our first calamity of the morning. Thank God, little Mishy's here. He had to make a run to the grocery store to save great grandma's macaroni and cheese, because he loves that stuff at Thanksgiving time. With a lot of people, look at us funny when we say we have macaroni and cheese with our Thanksgiving dinner. But the way his great grandma, my mom's mom used to make it, it goes good with everything. So, and we got about another 25 minutes and the Lions will be playing. That's been another tradition for years and years, where the Detroit Lions always play football on Thanksgiving Day. They're playing our nemesis from across Lake Michigan, the Packers today, the Cheeseheads. If you go up north, up into the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, you get about halfway across the Upper Peninsula, and you no longer see the Lions. It's all Green Bay Packers. So, all my Packer backers up in the UP, sorry, not sorry. Go Lions. And I got a couple of friends down here that are in Southeast Michigan that are Packer backers too. Sorry, not sorry to them too. So, but hope everybody's doing good today. It's pretty cold here. Can't make up its mind whether it wants to snow or not. All we're hearing about is the crazy weather is supposed to roll in tomorrow. But it's been windy as all get out here, and it's Michigan. Most of us are used to it, and some others not so much. But yeah. So let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hey, there's LBS. Happy Thanksgiving. Liberty Bleeds Silver. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's still kind of early for you guys out there. I was just telling everybody, we got it's officially the holiday season in Southeast Michigan. They lit the big tree down in Campus Martius in downtown Detroit. I did you can go back in my Michigan Town videos that I've done. I went down there and did a walk around Campus Martius last year around Christmas time. Absolutely gorgeous down there. I tell a lot of people, if you've ever been to New York City and seen their big Christmas display they put up every year over in Rockefeller Plaza there. Campus Martius is like our version of Rockefeller Plaza in Metro Detroit. They got set up an ice rink so you can go skating, and during the summer down there they do concerts in the park, and just a cool gathering spot down there. And I was really proud last year to see how much the downtown area has come back, and good to see that they're finally starting to move out into the neighborhoods and put money into the neighborhoods like they did downtown. But you got to go down there on a Sunday night like I did when I did that video. They and all the restaurants were lined up out the doors, and people everywhere, and people lined up, wrapped 3 times around Campus Martius waiting to get in to go ice skating. And I remember a day when you could go down there at 6 o'clock on a weekday and fire a cannon up Woodward Avenue and not hit anything. And now it's just wall to wall people, and we got all our sports venues down, right at the north end of downtown there, where for a long time the Detroit Lions and the Detroit Pistons played out in the suburbs, like 45 minutes away from Detroit. And you only had the Tigers and the Red Wings in Detroit, but now the Lions are downtown. They moved back downtown in 2001. 2000 for the 2000-2001 season. The Tigers moved from the original Tiger Stadium, which was out on the western outskirts of downtown, back into downtown. Actually, Ford Field and Comerica Park are right next door to each other, and then across the freeway, you've got Little Caesars Arena, where the Red Wings and the Pistons play. Because like I said, the Lions played in Pontiac for years, and the Pistons played at the Silver Dome where the Lions played until they got their own arena, the Palace. And LBS, hey man, thanks for stopping in. Don't eat turkey and drive. No, we're not eating and driving. We're but, all right, LBS. Have a great Thanksgiving, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. It's Scrap Metal. God bless our military. They're watching over us this holiday. Sadly, yesterday, there are a couple of West Virginia National Guardsmen that were killed in Washington, D.C., just simply for walking down the street. And fortunately, the guy that did it is in custody. But yeah, totally uncalled for. God bless our troops, whether they be active, reserve, National Guard. They're all there to do a job, to protect us. And also a huge shout out to all of our fire, EMS, and law enforcement that are out there working today instead of being at home with their families, out there protecting us as well. And to all of our healthcare workers that don't get the day off and are manning our hospitals there if we need them. God bless them all. And I know if I were working today, I'd be walking into a feast at work because we have one of the local firefighters that has a barbecue / smokehouse business, and the doctors and management pay to have him come in every year and provide a Thanksgiving meal for the day shift and a Thanksgiving meal for the night shift. And then they do the same thing at Christmas time. And when I say this stuff is 5-star, it's definitely 5-star plus. But we're doing it at home this year. Got the turkey in the oven. All the rest of it's coming together. Don't want to rush it. Yeah, we'll have everything done and still be waiting on the turkey. But my son's down celebrating Thanksgiving with me. I know I've irritated him a little bit in the last 24 hours because that's what dads do. But he's still here. And like I said, he made the mad dash to the grocery store this morning because what can go wrong will. And great grandma's macaroni and cheese tried to make a run for it this morning. But he saved the day. The warden says the turkey is in his Archie Bunker chair. Kalilo, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome. Just getting on here for a little bit, just to hang out with everybody. And like I've said before, I know there's a lot of people that are by themselves on the holidays, and it sucks. It really does. And I don't want anybody being alone today. And I will do the same thing on Christmas as well. Because, even taking 5 minutes to, take care of people is, it can mean the world to, make a difference for those people. And, hey, 3D, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're healing. I am healing. I'm healing very, very well. I know I did a post a while back, where I joked around and said I graduated from a surgical shoe to a walking boot. Not supposed to do a crap ton of walking, but I can if I have to. And the wound is completely closed. They're being very, very, very careful with it because the surgery involves some skin grafts, and those are still quite thin. Skin's growing in the way it's supposed to. Not trying to gross anybody out. Skin's growing in the way it's supposed to. They just want to be very cautious. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm staying on these things faithfully. These are my friend. Watching the blood pressure, watching the blood sugars. These are my other friend, those cool pink pills I get to take every morning to make sure the blood pressure stays where it's supposed to. Actually, I've had a couple of occasions where it's almost gotten too low. So, I need to chill, but not chill too much. So, but I'm healing up really well. Thank you for asking. And I appreciate the thoughts and prayers. They've gone a million miles. Kind of a goofy time to have to go through this, but there's a reason for everything, and it's my warning sign from above. Pardon my language, I try to keep it G-rated, but get your shit together there, Mishy. So here I am, and I've got a huge support network. Friends, coworkers. I'd be, for lack of a better term, I'd be screwed if my son wasn't there to help out. He comes down and takes me to my doctor's appointments because I can't drive. And even if I could, this boot's wider than the distance between the brake pedal and the center console of the car, so that boot's not going to fit in the middle. So, but so 3D, you're welcome. I've always been the one that looks out for everybody, and I know I can't as much as I normally do, but I can still do this. I can still be there. I love all you guys. I consider my YouTube peeps family. You guys have all been great. And all 759 of you. And like I said, just wanted to get on here and just be there for anybody that needed somebody on the holiday. And I mean, I've been there before where things are going on, and sitting at home on the family holiday, and you're sitting there staring at the walls and twiddling my thumbs, and once all the festivities that normally go on today. Like since I was a kid, we always watched the Thanksgiving parade. Okay. You do that. And then, grew up, became a police officer and worked several of them. Took my son to several of them when he was a kid. And then watching it on TV again with him. And then you watch the Lions, you eat Thanksgiving dinner. And back when I was a kid, they always used to show Miracle on 34th Street on Thanksgiving night. But of course, as times have changed, all that stuff becomes politically incorrect now. And 3D, I got him started. He's doing the best he can, considering he's a full-time college student, and he's working a lot of hours, and he works in the hockey industry. And they've got a huge tournament this weekend, so he'll be ducking out of here tonight to head back home so he can be at work to work the weekend. But he grabs where he can, and usually if I'll find things every once in a while that he might like, I'll grab them, or he has on several occasions found things that I might like and can't find. And hey, Dad, look what I found. Hey, little Mishy, look what I found. But he's doing the best he can. We haven't really had a lot of time to go out and hit our one LCS that we go to. Because it's about a 45 minute drive from here, depending on traffic. And these guys are phenomenal. I've mentioned them in videos before. They haven't done a whatnot auction in a while, but one of these days I'll get out there to see the guys again, and they take care of both of us, and they have fun. I mean, I'll walk in there by myself, and they don't even give two toots, and I'm there. So, where's your son at? At work. Or he'll say, where's your son at? He's got class today. It's 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. He's in class. But he's got his things. He's got himself set doing. And kind of doing like I do. Okay, we're gonna fill a tube at a time, and I want to say he finished a whole tube of buffaloes. Oh no, I'm sorry, Engelhardts. Yeah, Engelhardt prospectors. Yeah, he. And I mean, I was doing the prospectors for a while, but you get a lot of the places that, want to run up the prices on them. And, I love the prospectors, but not that much where they wanted $50-$60 for someone, a piece for some, when they, the going rate for an ounce of silver was still like 35, 36. So I kind of backed off on those. And, he knows about constitutional, and I think he's got a tube of standing liberties going, and he's doing pretty good on filling that. And of course, whenever he finds 90%, he snatches it. So, other 90%. So he's, and he knows, and my goal is whatever I've got, when my number gets picked, it's going to be his anyway. So he'll have that, but he's still, a little bit at a time, what you can afford, as much as you can afford, as often as you can afford it. And he doesn't know it yet, but I'm volunteering him that in the spring when I start pouring, he's going to be my safety officer to make sure I don't burn the place down. But that's something we can do together, and he can learn from that as well. I'm gonna, I don't start anything the easy way. I'm gonna start with copper because I've got quite a bit of that. I don't even remember how much I got, but it's quite a bit. It's a heavy little box I got going there. But yeah, we'll be doing that once the weather breaks in the spring. Give me a little more time to get the proper stuff to do it. And 14 ounces over. Yeah, it's LCS trips are always fun. Gold Sniping Farmer, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Good to see you. But yeah, we're waiting for the Lions to start, and I just hope everybody's having a decent Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for for that I have a job to go back to, that I'm thankful for all my friends, all my YouTube family here, my family. Like I said, my son has been a complete and total saint through me going through this medical episode, and I hope to be back to work middle of January. But I'm thankful for my health getting better, and thankful for the doctors that are getting me there, and just thankful for everything. So, but yeah, that's and I usually this is kind of funny. Like I said earlier, it's not, today's not about metals, but usually I have some kind of a metalish background here. And I realized that, after I got everything set up to do the live stream today, I don't have any Thanksgiving stuff. So I dug out, they sent me a sample pack from Sticker Mule. So I got a Thanksgiving Sticker Mule sticker. And then, the Detroit Red Wings started doing a gravy boat thing. I didn't get the first one, but I got that one last year. That was a gift from our friend Thule, along with Razor and a Blazer. We don't need no stinking elf on a shelf. We got Razor and a Blazer. Lucas Raymond plays for the Red Wings. And then Friday night, he and I were supposed to go this past Friday night to the Toledo Walleye game, which Toledo Walleye are a minor league team for the Red Wings. They were giving them out. Well, he and a buddy went, and he stopped by here on the way back home and said, "Here, Dad, I got something for you." So got the Toledo Walleye one, and I should have the one that the Wings gave out last night. I should have that, somewhere down the road. Somebody grabbed one for me. So, we don't just stack metals. We stack gravy bowls, Zamboni shaped gravy bowls. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do, because I've got to go sit on a chair and tend to the turkey, and little Mishy is glued to the TV waiting for the Lions game to start. So I am going to wrap it up for now. Love you all. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. If you guys are getting together with family, enjoy it. Love every minute of it. And, make sure the people that you love know it. So, all right, everybody, I am going to wrap it up for now. Kalilo, you do the same, buddy. Enjoy that ham. Yeah. Just giving you a hard time, buddy. I understand there's a lot of people that don't like turkey. So, all right, everybody, have a great, safe rest of your Thanksgiving. Love you all. See you soon. And go Lions. All right, but everybody, I'm out.